This is an emergency. We had 2 intel team agents undercover at the PF contract forces of Africa. The CFA have captured them both. They don't have long to live. You've got to get them out of there ASAP. Since our mission at the oil field, we're no longer just business rivals to the CFA. We're enemies, and they want revenge. Our men will be killed the moment the interrogation's complete. And then it won't just be a matter of 2 dead soldiers. Their execution will be a catalyst, sparking resentment within Diamond Dogs against the CFA. Our men will push us to retaliate. Then things will cease to be about business. We'll be starting a personal war. That's not what we set out to do. The 2 men are being held in Kaziba camp. Hurry, boss. They're counting on you. Don't let them down.
Mission accepted. Deploying.
Intel team members are being held captive by the PF in that area, the CFA. Your job is to rescue them. They don't have long to live. It appears that one of our 2 men has broken out of the encampment and is on the run. He contacted us to say he was surrounded. That's the last we heard from him. Your map is marked with a predicted field of movement based on where his transmissions cut off. The other man is still captive inside the encampment. Boss, rescue our men. Extract them both and get them back to Mother Base.
Be careful down there, boss.
Caution, rain approaching. Please select a deployment point. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Our staff member on the run last contacted us from that forest. The enemy PF already has troops spread out in a manhunt to find him. Keep your eyes open. Extract our man before their search team can find him. Check his location on your iDroid.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You've reached the target's predicted field of movement. If he's gone to ground, he'll have hidden himself somewhere in that area. Find him.
Analysis complete. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Now, rescue the other target.
The map
Head for Gazeba camp.
CP, dit is Rivier. Pas een verdachte ballon gezien. Dat is moeilijke inbreken. Moet je gewoon zoeken. Goed. Dat is CP, begrijp. Alleen heren. Hou wacht. Ik ben hier aan het
Boss, our man you extracted gave us Region is being held captive. And he brought back intel on the CFA. Guy deserves a raise. Check it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Enemy
He's
cruiser
coming too. Roger that.
has been updated. Marker placed.
CP, dit is Rivier. Een ballon heeft pas iemand weggevat. Dat is moeilijke inbreken. Moet je gewoon zoeken. Goed. Dat is CP, begrijp.
Gazeba camp, an enemy outpost. It's got good visibility and not many places to hide. Use the landscape wherever possible.
CP, dit is routine. Bedreiging in het gebied. Wat versterkt securiteit. Goed.
Analysis
Dat is
complete.
CP, begrijp. Moet je securiteit verslachten. Uit.
Analysis complete.
CP, begrijp. 25 sniper in. Pas op uit. Uit. CP, dat is Delta 2. Visual op scoutscutter. Wat je instructie. Voor. CP, begrijp. Ontmoet die portieren en verlam die vijandige denken. Uit.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
Boss, we picked up some movement. The squad is on its way to Gazeba camp. We've ID'd them as some CFA heavyweights. These aren't your everyday reinforcements. Whatever's about to happen, you need to get the target out now.
You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
You have arrived at your enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been
That's him.
updated.
That's the target. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too. There's no way he can stand the shock of a Fulton extraction. Get him out by chopper.
They kept saying,
Please select a support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
just shouting at me. Over and over. Kept saying, you think we're angry? The poor bastards from Massa Village will bleed you all dry for this.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Marker placed. Support helicopter has arrived. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. The weather will clear shortly. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Subject is in. You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him. We got some information out of that soldier you extracted. The squad was on their way to the encampment to execute our intel team member. Nice work.
Brace yourself! Brace yourself! Brace yourself! Brace yourself!
He's coming too. Roger that. too. Roger that.
Marker placed. Marker removed. You have arrived at your destination.
You gotta extract him.
Marker placed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Marker removed. Marker removed.
You gotta extract him.
Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. failed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Guard post captured. Please supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Marker removed. Marker removed. Marker placed. Updated. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker removed. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete.
Extract him.
Marker placed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Outpost captured. Marker placed. Analysis.
You gotta extract him.
You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Please caution. Rain support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Phew, at least you made it out in one piece. Boss, one of the job offers we received concerns me.
Mission list
There's a PF
updated.
commander who's been talking big about getting into the nuclear arms trade. This could be connected to that yellow cake. And there's another contract I'd like you to handle. It's a wet job, but we need to divert Cypher's attention. Check the mission list for the details.
Boss, sorry to keep you waiting. We finally finished analyzing that yellow cake Cypher was moving. There was nothing unusual about the composition of the yellow cake itself. Most of it was oxidized uranium, with the rest being impurities, various metals as well as traces of organic matter. What's interesting is the composition of these impurities. When we checked them against the impurities found in the copper ore, it was clear the yellow cake didn't come from Shinkolobwe, meaning they went to the trouble of mining two sources of uranium, then transported them together in different states. Another thing, we detected a very thin layer of highly enriched uranium in the middle of the yellow cake. Now that is very interesting. It may not be a lot, but it points to the existence of uranium-enriching technology. After all, yellow cake can't naturally produce highly enriched uranium. If they could mass produce this, they'd be just one step away from a gun barrel type nuclear bomb. But uranium enrichment requires advanced technology and a large-scale facility. If that kind of place existed in Zaire, the Soviet Union wouldn't sit idly by. And there's another question. Where were they transporting the yellow cake and malachite uranium? The first place that comes to mind is South Africa. The government was supposed to have abandoned nuclear weapons development after caving to international pressure. But rumors persist that it's continued in secret. Plus, CRS were escorting the truck, and they're based out of South Africa. And then South Africa does have an abandoned test site. If Cypher's involved with nuclear development in South Africa. But how would that fit with their weapon to surpass Metal Gear? We need more information.
Shinkolobwe. There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
The U.S. bought a lot of uranium from Shinkolobwe mine during World War II for the Manhattan Project. They even sent a squad from the Army Corps of Engineers to reopen the mine after it was flooded. That's how good its uranium must have been. With that, the world's first nuclear test was a success. Shikalobwe uranium might have been used in the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs too. Just hearing its name is like seeing all the phantoms of the war rise up to haunt us. But all the uranium's dried up, and the mine's been closed for years.
So someone reopened it.
Right. Zero-risk security seized control of the area and were forcing locals to work in it. And the Zairean government was getting a slice of what they took in exchange for looking the other way. Mobutu has to finance his taste somehow. He'll gladly sell the rights to some old mine. The question is, why would zero-risk security do this kind of thing?
Or rather, why were their employers, Cypher, interested in an abandoned mine? They'd be getting trace amounts of uranium, yet to the naked eye it appears to be ordinary malachite, meaning security would be lax. Not a very efficient way of obtaining it, but easier to move.
But how would they enrich it at its destination?
Did the yellow cake really have a layer of highly enriched uranium in it?
Having trouble believing it?
No. If they say it's real, then it's real. In which case, they might have some enrichment method that we don't know about.
And this was to test it out.
It's possible. And that would mean it's almost complete.
Rogue Coyote operates mainly out of Africa these days. Of the 3 PFs, they're the smallest. However, they scooped up most of the Rhodesian SAS after the country collapsed 4 years ago. Picture their entire organization as one big special forces unit. With Rhodesia a British colony, the Rhodesian SAS had its origins in 22 SAS Sea Squadron. They started out as a group known as the Southern Rhodesia Volunteers, but in '51 they were incorporated into 22 SAS as members of the British Commonwealth and deployed to fight guerrillas in the Malayan emergency. Even now, 22 SAS keeps the Sea Squadron designation empty in recognition of their service. In a way, you could say the SAS almost makes up the core of Rogue Coyote. Later on, they were bolstered by other talent, including former Cella Scouts and 32 Battalion. These guys are direct descendants of the best special forces in the world. They won't go down without a fight. Don't get careless. Kunganga Mine. A civil war's been going on in that region for the last 20 years. It's being fought by what are now 2 ethnic groups, the Buta and the Mbele. Originally, you could barely tell them apart, but the reason for the current armed conflict goes back to World War I. After the war, their land was colonized by a European power, and it decided to give local control to the Buta. That split the 2 groups into rulers and subjects, laying the foundations for an inevitable civil war. The friction between them remained even after they won independence from Europe. The Buta are holding on to power to this day, and the Mbele rebels continue to fight back. The conflict is funded by locally mined gold, rare metals, diamonds. They've used the money from those to arm themselves, buy oil, and even hire PFs. The Buta administration owns the mining rights to Kunganga Mine. But most of the laborers are Mbele, who they've taken prisoner. The product they've gouged out of their land is bought up by cheap Western corporations. And this civil war is fueled by the profits. That's how it goes. One country's people is split apart by another country. Then the 2 groups tear up their own land for money in order to fight each other. Now this civil war started by a foreign power is the norm, and it's sucking up all the country's resources. PFs are just the same. They follow the money, taking war with them wherever they go. That goes for us too. It's an endless river of bloody retaliation, and we're standing downstream. Should we make a stand and staunch the flow? Or wade in amongst the corpses and make a bigger splash than the rest? We'll follow your lead, boss.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Intel team members are being held captive by the PF in that area, the CFA. Your job is to rescue them. They don't have long to live. It appears that one of our 2 men has broken out of the encampment and is on the run. He contacted us to say he was surrounded. That's the last we heard from him. Your map is marked with a predicted field of movement based on where his transmissions cut off. The other man is still captive inside the encampment. Boss, rescue our men. Extract them both and get them back to Mother Base.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated. Please select a deployment point. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Buddy has infiltrated our enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Our staff member on the run last contacted us from that forest. The enemy PF already has troops spread out in a manhunt to find him. Keep your eyes open.
Extract our man before their search team can find him. Check his location on your iDroid.
The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Fire at will.
You've reached the target's predicted field of movement. If he's gone to ground, he'll have hidden himself somewhere in that area.
Map has
Find
been
him.
updated.
Now, rescue the other target.
Has been
Head for
updated.
Kaziba camp.
Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map
Boss,
has been
our man you
updated.
extracted gave us all the intel he could. Now we know exactly where our other agent is being held captive. And he brought back intel on the CFA. Guy deserves a raise. Check it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Kaziba camp, an enemy outpost. It's got good visibility and not many places to hide. Use the landscape wherever possible.
Alles gespannen, de zit hier. Vijandige aanval in actie. Alliëren, alle woorden voor het gevecht.
The other target is inside the encampment. Boss, he doesn't have much time.
The map has been updated.
Kaziba Camp, an enemy outpost. It's got good visibility and not many places to hide. Use the landscape wherever possible.
Boss, our man you extracted gave us all the intel he could. Now we know exactly where our other agent is being held captive. And he brought back intel on the CFA. That deserves a raise. Check it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Chapter, dat is Delta 6. Geen teken van je ontsnapte gevangenen. We moeten onze voet gaan. Oeh.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
That's the target. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too. There's no way he can stand the shock of a Fulton extraction. Get him out by chopper.
They kept saying the disease was her fault. Just shouting it at me. Over and over. Kept saying,
Please select a landing. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Ramasa village will bleed you all dry for this.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Confirmed extraction of both targets.
Mission
Boss, on behalf of all the diamond dogs, thank you. Departing!
That's the way.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
Please select a mission.